Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Libra. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Libra. Welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I'm MikaelaAndromeda, for those of you who already know it. And for those of you who don't know, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. You already know where you are. You're at Unicorn Funland, and I love you. This is my comb. This is going to be, like my frown today, this is going to be your monthly reading, your monthly general reading for October 2018. Libra, let's get it. I'm going to read my announcements and make sure I say everything. Thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you so much for helping my channel grow. I'm just walking in my purpose and doing what I love to do. I have many things that I'm supposed to be doing on this planet, and this is one of the main things, helping you out with your situation, being here for you, and giving you these messages of ascension, and self-growth and self-love. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. All this information is down below, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you want to book a reading right here, that's unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. You can also check out my testimonials and my bio. See the people that I've helped. See a little bit of background about me and my experiences. And a little background about my gifts and all that stuff. My readings are always going to be focused on your growth, on your healing, and especially on your ascension, because I think that's what we need in order to get anywhere, in order to get love, in order to get money, in order to get the life that we need. We have to focus on ourselves. We have to focus on balancing ourselves and being our best selves. And sometimes ascension can help with that. If you're feeling me and my message, please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who has already liked, share, and subscribe. I think I said that already. But if you're feeling my message, continue to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't hesitate to donate to my channel. It helps me grow my channel. I plan on using any donations for new cards. I actually bought a new deck of cards. This is a fairy deck. I haven't used it yet. I used it for one person because I felt comfortable using it with her. But I haven't used it yet for any main readings because I have to learn it first. So with any donations, I'm going to be buying decks, candles, crystals. I just, like crystals and stuff like that. I also need to get a new camera at some point, but that's in the future. But if you are interested, go ahead, donate. $5 donation helps. Anything helps, really. What else? Also, down below, I know I'm like asking for money, but hey, this is America, and we all are working hard to get money, so you gotta ask for it sometimes. Anyway, also down below, there's a link to my GoFundMe page. If you're not aware of this, I'm a musician. I make music, I sing. Well, you know that I sing. I just sing happy birthday to you. I make music, I sing, I rap, I do everything that has to do with music. My GoFundMe page is to help me get some new equipment, so some new intuitive equipment, so I can actually like work productively, because the software that I have right now is just, it works, but it doesn't move fast enough for me, and my intuition and my brain just moves so fast. But let's see. So that's GoFundMe. You can also donate there if that's what you want. There's lots of ways to show your gratitude for me, even daisy emojis, heart emojis, stuff like that, silly emojis, it doesn't matter. I love you regardless, whatever it is that you can give, even if you're just able to give your time. highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com if you want to just holler at me with a story or anything else like that. I think we should just get into it. I've been talking for 4 minutes. Gosh, time goes by fast, y'all. Oh, I don't even have my rings on. I'm just so unprepared. I woke up like this. I just woke up unprepared with my hair in a perfect afro. No, I didn't. No, I just picked my fro out. Anyway, Libra. Spirit says 6 cards today. I know I've been doing 12 cards. Let's see. If more come out, then we'll see it. Libra. 1, 2. Libra. 3, 4. See, I was like, do I choose them? Because 2 came out. Do I choose them? They said 3, 4. All right. There's 5. There's 6. Really, we're doing it? All right, 7. Because last night and this morning, they were saying 6 cards. 6 cards. And I'm like, all right, I can do 6 cards. But now they're like, all right, pull more. 2, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do it this way. Somebody outside. My apophyllite just fell. I'm saying you're like 6 cards. Spirit changes its mind. That's a beautiful thing about spirit and intuition. It changes all the time. The universe is not static. It changes all the time, as you can clearly see. Did I not say, oh, I'm pulling 6 cards for y'all today? 6 minutes. All right. So you got 10 here. But yeah, just get used to changes. Get used to changes happening, because this is a time in our atmosphere and in our galaxy where things are changing, y'all, and they're changing like back and forth quickly and easily, and like just quick back and forth. I had to get some Starbucks this morning. Cold brew, yes, let's get it. Libra, October 2018. Here are your messages. If you're being a stickler about something, this is going to be a month for you to bring awareness into what you've already learned. Whatever you've already learned in your life, whatever morals and values that you've grown up with, this is going to be a month to bring awareness to that. This is going to be a month for you, Libra, to bring some balance to your life, especially where it comes to your mind and where it comes to the way that you think. If you're being too rigid about your thinking, then things won't go the way that you desire, and you want things to go the way that you want them to go, right? So if you're being rigid about it, it probably won't go your way. But if you're able to balance that rigidity, balance what you've already learned in your life with new awareness, then you'll feel better, and you'll be able to take more in. You'll be able to learn more. And look at the next card. So this is the first week. Okay? Be aware of your morals and how you're giving them to the world, how you're expressing them to the world. Okay? And so here is awareness. Of course, I said be aware, but this is more awareness. So this is 2 times. That's a confirmation, and you might get another confirmation. I'm feeling it. I don't know why I'm feeling the Judgment card, but we'll see. I haven't seen it yet. There's only 2 cards here flipped up. Anyway, so there's something that's coming out. There's some kind of light that's coming out of you, and it's needing your attention. Just like I said, for whatever it is that you grew up with, whatever morals and values you grew up with, they're starting to transform. And so you're going to need to be directing this transformation. You're going to need to be directing how you've been. You're going to need to direct how you've been with how you want to be, and balance these 2 out. This is the Chariot in traditional decks. And this is always about directing your horses, directing your path, directing that little Buddha inside of you. Always going to talk about ascension, guys. Always going to talk about rising higher. Direct that Buddha inside of you, because the old you is gone. It's gone, and it's swiftly fading away, especially during the first week of this month for those that resonate with this. This is a general reading, guys. Got to say that. Okay, still in the first week. Whatever has happened for some of you, and whatever is happening during this first week, some of you this is spilling over, some of you this is spilling over from August, this guilt. Whatever has happened that you are feeling guilty about, this is all that guilt is going to do. Guilt is just going to keep eating at you if you let it. Do you see the beautiful flowers up there? The beautiful flowers mean that there's something else. There's something better. There's something better to be focused on. But if you're focusing on this guilt and focusing on all this strife and all this, oh, I feel trapped and I don't know what to do, or somebody put me in this, and I'm blaming people and blaming myself, blaming yourself. Some of you are blaming other people, and some of you are blaming yourself during this first week. Now, mark my words, if you're watching this, please don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself for hurting. Don't blame yourself for feeling good. Don't feel guilty about feeling good, because there's some of you who have been in this like really good state, and you're like, oh, I feel bad because of the homeless people, or I feel bad because my cousin needs some money, but like I can't really give them that money because every time I give them money, they go and spend it on bullshit, like, you know, anything like that. Don't feel guilty. If you find yourself during the first week of this month feeling guilty, just remember my words and remember that everything is happening for a reason. Even this trapped feeling is for a reason. The guilt is for a reason, and it's for the reason of waking up and realizing exactly who you are. This is your 10 of earth. Well, this is 10 of rainbows in this deck. And it came up reversed. So if you're in and this is the second week of the month, if you're in some kind of community, allow them to help you. Whether it's a community, whether it's your family. I know last month was really focused on family for you and kind of community. But if you're in a community that you've been a part of for a while, don't block them out, especially if you've had something happen within that community with somebody. I'm seeing some kind of sexual relationship that you might be feeling guilty about. Some kind of sexual relationship, or some kind of maybe argument or disagreement within your community, or maybe you're not agreeing with the leaders, or maybe your subordinates are not agreeing with you. But whatever it is, and it's feeling like this is also in some kind of work situation. So whoever it is at your job, whether it's management or whether it's just a coworker in the next cubicle over, remember not to block that out. Don't block those people out. They're there for a reason. They're there for you all to work together. There's always going to be different personalities. There's always going to be there's always going to be differing personalities, especially in work situations, and those people are necessary. Those difficult personalities, they're necessary because they're part of the whole. So they need to be there. There needs to be a balance of light and a balance of dark for everything to work together well. Okay? And when they fall out of balance, that's when things don't work well. This second week, while you're in this community, and especially if you're dealing with some kind of blockage in your community, if you're dealing with a difficult personality, you can remedy that by sharing, by sharing some of yourself. She's got a plate of food here, and Spirit is directing me towards share your food. If there's somebody over in the next cubicle who you just don't agree with, or somebody in the circle that is just like, try reaching out with your food. I know that sounds strange, general reading, but try reaching out with your food. Offer them something. Hey, do you want some of my popcorn? Or hey, my husband, my wife made this last night. Do you want to taste it? Like, I made muffins. Do you want a muffin? I make muffins. That's why I went to muffins automatically. But share some of your food. Share some of yourself. Share some of your mental fruit. Share some of your spiritual fruit. Share some of your knowledge. Share with these difficult personalities, whoever it is. I'm feeling like, Libra, you've been dealing with some difficult people, and it's hurting you and it's annoying you, and you're like, when is this person going to stop being an asshole? But remember that might be a reflection of you. I'm not calling you an asshole. I'm just saying that it might be a reflection of you. So also go within and realize what you're doing with yourself, and understand that might be reflected to you. Okay? In sharing, in sharing yourself, in giving of yourself, and even planning to give of yourself, try not to cling to the past. Try not to hold on to the old energy of that person that you need to be sharing with. I'm seeing that there's also some family members that you need to be sharing with as well. Some of you that you've had these not so great experiences with them. Maybe your family has made you feel trapped. So this, and actually this came out like this. I'm showing it to you because I need you to see it, but it came out upside down. So the 5 is freedom, and so the reverse of 5 would be a trapped feeling. So if you're dealing with some family members or even coworkers that have made you feel trapped, try to let go of that. This is still the second week of the month. Try to let go of that. Let go of those old feelings. Water is feelings, emotion. Let go of those old emotions that have just kind of caged you. Because if you cling to the past, you will not see the beauty in your life, Libra. And there's really beautiful things happening in the undertones. I keep thinking of this Linkin Park song, caught in the undertones, just caught in the undertones. It just the part where Mike Shinoda or whatever his name is, raps that part. But there's beauty going on in the undertones. It might not be right in front of you, and that might be why you're so confused and why you're just feeling chaotic maybe the second week of this month. But remember, you see the beautiful cup in the back, and then the black in the back, that's the all that is, and then the stars, that's the beauty. The beauty of the all that is at work for you. So try to focus on the beauty. Try to focus on the beauty. Try to remember the beauty, even if it's little beautiful things. Instead of clinging to the past, cling to the present. Spirit is showing me stars. It looks like stars in this card. So look up at the stars. Go out somewhere at night where you can see the stars. Go look up at the stars and be present. Find the presence in your beauty. Also flowers. Again, these flowers, okay? Now I'm going to show you your synchronicities here. There's the flowers there that you need to be focusing on instead of focusing on all of this bullshit. Here's some flowers here that you could be focusing on while sharing. Okay, there's one synchronicity. Here's another synchronicity. Her face is cutting through the darkness, and Buddha is coming through. And here's another synchronicity. Stars. Okay, so you guys have all of these synchronicities, and so when there's synchronicities like that, that's 2, 4, 6. When there's synchronicities like that, that also calls for a divine balance, for a divine balance and some kind of divine timing for some of you. General reading. So that's the first and second week. Third week of the month. If you're feeling like you need to rush something this third week, if it comes to the third week and you're like, all right, let's go. September is over. I dealt with September and I'm ready for all of this to be over. I'm ready for September to be gone. Whatever, gosh, it feels like you've dealt with something really big and kind of painful in September. Some of you, general reading. But if you're ready for September to be over, be patient about it. There's some work that a lot of you have done that you need to just be patient about. And you need to just sit back and wait for it. There is deep understanding that comes from waiting. Deep wisdom and knowledge that comes from being patient. Being pregnant, I've been pregnant before. Any of you Libras out there that have been pregnant before know how it is. Being pregnant is a process. And you have to wait for it. You can't force it. You can try, but then things don't always end up the way you want them to end up. But be in the process. Be okay with waiting. Be okay with this process. Because if you fight the process, then this could happen. For some of you, this could happen. This is the sorrow. Here's your stars again. There's your stars again. All right. So if you're not patient, then this could happen. This did come up upside down. So for some of you, Spirit is saying for the majority of you, you're going to be able to be patient. You're going to be able to be patient with this process, whatever this is that you've been working hard towards, and now you're waiting for this harvest. You will be patient. And that patience is going to bring you upward. Gosh, that word, mountain, is going to bring you up a mountain. See, this is making a big deal out of something very small. This is understanding that that small thing is small, and that it's not worth making a big deal out of. So the sorrow has gone backwards. The sorrow has gone upside down. The attainment of thought has turned into an achievement of thought. So there's somehow you'll be achieving something. Instead of being in your sorrow, instead of being in your strife, instead of worrying about it, instead of sitting up at night thinking about this thing, allow it to be. Be patient about it. Allow it to be. And don't make a big, huge deal out of it third week of the month. This is still the third week. This is towards the end of the third week. Okay. So once you fall into this beautiful state of patience, and allow it to be, and allow that sorrow to fall away, then you'll find some sense of harmony, a balance between your heart and your mind. Okay, I was about to say, because this is the mind, and this is earth, this is rainbows. But instead of clinging to the past, here's your heart, here's your emotions. So as you're letting all of this all of this mental strife go, and emotional strife, as you're letting it go and finding your presence and finding yourself in the now moment, that will bring this harmony. I'm seeing light, Spirit saying light activations for you during this third week. General reading, guys. This will not resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with some of you. Fourth week of the month. When you find this harmony, do not isolate yourself. This harmony may be something challenging to deal with, and there may be a dark night of the soul that happens after the harmony. It happens. Dark nights happen, and that is okay. But remember to not isolate yourself. When you finally see this light, going within is important, but going away is not going to serve you during the last week of this month. So don't go away. Go within, but don't go away. Remember to spend more time with your family. Spend more time with your friends. And this is excuse me, in traditional decks, this is the Three of Swords. I'm seeing the three swords going through the heart. That's what the traditional decks show. Three swords going through the heart. And your heart may be broken in some way because your ego is breaking down. Wow. So as your ego is breaking down, it's important for you to continue to be out there, because when you're out in the world while you're sad and depressed, that brings a balance. It brings a balance. I know it sounds weird, but that's what balance is. The good and the bad, the light and the dark. If you're feeling depressed, go the fuck outside. Go outside and go to a coffee shop and talk to some people. They might help you feel better. And don't compare your journey to anybody else's. Your journey is unique, Libra. It's unique. And I feel like a lot of you have been needing somebody to say that to you. Your journey is unique, and there's some of you who are getting confirmation. Some of you are like, oh my God, that's what Auntie said last week. And it's okay. But like, seriously, your presence and your experience is so unique. Compare it not to anybody else's. Because when you compare yourself to somebody else, when you compare your own skinny little, maybe brittle beauty to somebody else's beauty, that can block your freedom. 5 is freedom. That can block your mental freedom. But if you understand that this is just another version of you, if you understand that your journey is just another version of another person's journey, then you'll understand man, you guys need to work on balance. Then you'll understand the balance of the universe, and you'll understand the balance that is happening in your life, Libra. Wow. I said this earlier. I said, I don't know why I'm seeing the judgment card. Didn't I say that? Rewind this video and see if that's what I said, because I believe I said it. Judgment. This is a call to action. Your journey, your unique journey that will not and can never be compared to anybody else's journey, is necessary. And during the end of this month, I'm seeing the 31st. Wait, is this September, April, June, and November? What is this? October? Yeah, the 31st. Oh, Halloween. So Spirit's showing me that, how long? Spirit's showing me from between the 25th and the 31st that there's going to be some kind of realization that you have, some kind of call to action, some kind of call that it's going to be like a wake-up call that seems beyond illusion, a wake-up call that's like, how is this possible? Because it's possible because your journey is unique, and this is not some static and boring world where we're just drones working and where we're just fucking worker bees. That's not what this place is. This place is beyond illusion, because if another species came to this planet, they would be like, oh my gosh, this is a magical place. Just like if you went to another planet, you'd be like, oh my gosh, this is a magical place. But what your journey is trying to show you is that it's special, and that there is some kind of call to action that is needing to be answered. This is something that might strike you as odd or weird or strange or out of the ordinary, but or outer spaciness. That's the symbol that came through, outer spaciness. So it might seem strange, but remember, this is a unique experience. This is a unique life, and you're going to be called to something. You're rising like the phoenix, Libra. Advice: let your pressures go. Let all of your pressures go, because you've been doing a lot of work towards finding some balance, towards finding some kind of balance in your community. Let your pressures go. If you need to empty your plate, if you need to empty your pockets, if you need to empty out your house, if you need to release, if you need to release some people from your life, release that pressure. Release that pressure and continue to grow. Libra, this is your general reading for October of 2018. I'm MikaelaAndromeda. This is Unicorn Funland. If you want to book a reading, go on over to unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram, Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. Join my tribe. Let's get together, y'all. I see that you have a lot of work to do, Libra. You got a lot of work to do this month, and it's okay. If you're against doing hard work, I'm sorry, but this is part of being human. Part of being human is doing this work to perfect ourselves or to find some kind of sense of perfection. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, guide Libra in the right direction. Show them that the hard work doesn't really have to be hard, especially if they stay present. I love you guys. You have a beautiful moment, and I will see you next time. Bye!